This is lesson 1.1, identifying parts of a workspace. I want you to click on Photoshop. It's this blue PS right here. You're going to click on it, and this is your home screen. I want you to go ahead and click Create New right here, or you can go to File and hit New, and then just go ahead and hit Create. So all we're doing today is we're going to identify the different parts of our workspace. This right here is all your workspace. Whatever you see on your screen right now is called a workspace. It's what you are able to do within Photoshop on your screen. We're going to identify all the different pieces of your workspace so you can know what I'm talking about. Whenever I say, hey, go to your canvas and do this, this, and this, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know where to go. So I want you to take notes as I'm going along and label the pieces as I label them. The very first thing you'll notice is this big chunk in the middle. It's all the space right here in the middle. This is called your canvas. This is where this is the area in which you're going to create and modify images. It's called your canvas. So you can create different things. You can modify pictures. All this right here, all that work that you're going to be doing takes place in the middle right here in your canvas. You can change the color of this right here. I'll show you that later on. You can also change the color of your background. So if you right click, this is the default color right here, but you can also make it like a solid black color. You can go light gray. You can go custom if you want, like a red, green, pink, whatever you want. It's totally up to you. My personal preference is the default color. You don't want anything distracting you from your picture, from your work. So if you have like a hot pink background, it may take away from the focus of your work in your picture. So my preference, stick on the default gray. Next part I want you to show is the toolbar. Your tools are all on the left over here. The tools you'll be using the tools constantly. There's everything from a move tool, there's a typing tool, there's a brush tool, a paintbrush tool. Lots of tools. We'll go over each tool separately later on. I do want you to see that there's hidden tools within each tool. So for example, if I go over here, you see these small little triangles in the bottom right corner. So if you right click on one of them, there's hidden tools within that tool. So this brush tool has a brush tool, pencil tool, a mixer brush tool. There's 4 different tools within this tool. If I go to my type one, if I right click, I see a horizontal type and a vertical type. So again, I want you to look at all the different tool options you have. There's several tools within each tool. The toolbar contains all the tools you'll use to paint, draw, erase, etc. That's your toolbar. The next one is called your menu bar. Your menu bar is a typical place you'll use to save, open, and other things. So every program has a menu bar. If you're on the internet, if you're on Word, Excel, Powerpoint, every program uses a menu bar. Photoshop does as well. Up here you go to File. You can open pictures, open projects. You can go to Save Projects, Save Pictures. In your menu bar, all over here, you have your Help menu, your Edit menu. We'll go over all these later on, but I want you to know what it's called. It's called the menu bar. Down below this is called your Options bar. Your Option bar has all of your options for each tool. So for example, I was telling you guys about these tools over here. If you click on a tool, up here you have options for that tool. So for my type tool, for example, my options could be changing your font size, font color, font style. Do you want bold, italic, underline? All these different options within each tool. So again, you have hidden tools and you have options for each tool. So keep that in mind. To recap, we have our canvas, our toolbar, menu bar, option bar. The last one is called panels. Panels help you monitor and modify your work. Panels over here on the right side. Right here we have 3 different panels. We have one called Navigator, one called History, and then one called Layers. But there are tons of panels that you can choose from. Up here in the menu bar, if I click on Window, all these over here are different panel options. So I can do a 3D panel, I can do a brush panel, I can do a clone panel, a notes panel. All these right here are panels that you can use to help you modify and monitor your work. We're only going to focus on 3, and I'll get into those 3 later on, but I want you to know that you have access to all these panels for yourself. So, identifying parts of our workspace, we have our canvas, toolbar, our menu bar, our option bar, and our panels. You have a quiz over this, so study your notes. Whenever you're ready for the quiz, let me know. Thank you.